Mr. Dewitt, our transportation sector is the largest source of greenhouse gas emissions in the United States. Your testimony notes your opposition to FHWA's greenhouse gas performance rule, while stating that the American Road and Transportation Builders Association, ARTBA, is not opposed to reducing emissions. How can we accurately reduce greenhouse emissions if we don't even measure the scope of the problem and potential solutions? And what specific policies does ARTBA support to lower greenhouse gas emissions on our roadways?
Thank you, Representative. The rule requires state and local agencies to plan projects that meet the intended greenhouse gas goals, and at least minimum to create the declining of the GHG totals. I guess that it means the states and other transport agencies need to prioritize certain types of projects over others, as I had mentioned, if they do not align with the prescribed GHG reduction targets. The concern is that that could lead to a misallocation of resources and hinder state-specific transportation needs from one type of a project to a different type, because that specific type it has a lower GHG reduction. And I think the concern is that that is not necessarily doing what the states actually need to have done. They're doing what is needing to be done based upon the greenhouse gas emissions. With regard to reducing the greenhouse gas, I do not have a proposal for that I'm aware of within our association.
Mr. Dewitt, is there anything that ARTBA supports to lower greenhouse gas emissions on the roadways? Anything, something, an iota?
An iota? I'll tell you what, sir, I will do some checking and get back with you if that's okay.
Thank you. Mr. Dewitt, the bipartisan infrastructure law has been a transformative investment for our nation's roads, bridges, and infrastructure. In my district, we have seen nearly $1 billion in federal dollars from the bipartisan infrastructure law, also known as Bill, for local projects. Your testimony highlights that there have been over 75,000 project commitments in the first 2 years of the bill. Since the bipartisan infrastructure law's enactment, 43,000 new construction industry jobs have been created. As the president of a major construction company, how are you seeing the benefits of this law, this infrastructure law, play out across America?
Thank you, sir. The infrastructure law has helped drastically. It has been a true blessing. I think it helps us, it gives contractors some clarity, it gives us some time. It's a 5-year bill, so that lets us go out and expend the money for equipment. It lets us hire people. It gives us the opportunity to grow our projects. I think it is a win-win. It's good for the American people, and that we have the ability to make more efficient, quicker ability to get goods and services to the market, as well as keep people safe. And the more that we put into this, the safer we can make these roads over a period of time.
Thank you. Mr. Chair, I yield back.
Gentleman yields. Mr. Kane.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you to all of our witnesses